DJ Pest from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. Came out to AZ it was like 2013, and it's one of the best decisions I've made because AZ lit. It's a lot of people that's not from here that's all relocating here, so it just feels like home. But me, been DJing since I was young, and right now I'm just trying to get the community moving, keeping the movement moving, with mixtapes, parties, and just trying to create like a revamped music scene out here in AZ. Oh, this is dope. What you're doing is a necessity. It's what's needed. DJs need this kind of exposure, and even how you provide that exposure for the artists during interviews and stuff like that. AZ, nobody want to admit it, but it lacks a media presence. So everybody putting in their efforts to grow a media platform is really needed, and AZ Most Wanted is really doing that right now. I don't know. A lot of people ask me, do I have mixes pre-made? And that's a bad idea because you can like be at home thinking about what you're gonna play, and then when you get there, you can just tell like that's not gonna work. You know what I mean? So what I do a lot when I go to DJ is I look at the hats. I look to see who, because people rock their city on their hats. And me being so familiar with all the coasts, every coast, I just play with it now. So if you from the Midwest, I'm gonna play Midwest music. If I see a lot of people from the East Coast, I'm gonna play a lot of East Coast music, and not vice versa, but just period. So I think that really helps. And I say things. People have taken my slogan or my saying and ran with it. I would just like for y'all to just let people know that you got it from me. But what I do is when I get into a party, I get on the mic and I say, if you're from Arizona, make some noise. And it's always them. More than likely, it's always them. And then I say, if you're not from Arizona, make some noise. And that crowd go crazy. So from that moment, that's when I kind of like read to see what's going to be, like my vibe for the night. It's crazy because you just said different regions, but they're all here in Arizona. You know what I mean? From the Midwest that I know ain't touched here, don't stay here, I would say right now, at this moment, is an artist named Georgiana. Um, from the South, I'm very proud of Young Dro because Young Dro was an artist, 2007, 2006, Shoulder Lean came out. With him being on Metro Boomin's album, kind of like rebirthed his career. Pespalooza. Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but yeah, West Coast, I don't know. It's so many artists in the West Coast. One time for Compton AV, definitely a vet, but with his song Ya Ya, it's like you back in rotation, you back in there. He just dropped a remix with Snoop. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Big Doobie, Bossy, Jada Pink, Merkham's 5 is crazy. A lot of people are not going to agree with this. To an artist that I see that's really putting in work, but he's not understood, but he makes good music, I'm gonna say Finlay and Nico. But I'm gonna say this though. You said 6 man, so we gonna get to like the people that's on the team. One time for Trap Money Fino, Freddie LV. I'm done. Hey, DJ Pest, aka the bad guy. I'm gonna say this because it's important. I need all of you guys. Whether you in the community, you make music, or you just somebody that support me, I need y'all all at Pestpalooza. So Pestpalooza is something that I'm doing because if you know me, you know I'm on tour, Quality Control DJ, and we go to Rolling Loud, South by Southwest. The Jazz Fest is the Essence Fest, and none of those things are here in Arizona. You know what I mean? So I spend a lot of time trying to get artists to buy into going on tour. After so long of doing that, I thought it would be a good idea to bring all of that here. We have so many resources, you know what I'm saying, here, and there's no need for us to go out of town when we can get it popping right here. So AZ's Most Wanted Live, AZ Way Too Active, Two Tone the Superstar, and all the platforms that represent for where we at. Pespalooza is where you know what I'm saying, like where we gonna start making that. But January 22nd to the 27th, I'll make sure that I cover like every part of the Metro Phoenix area and just bring like culture and have somewhere for us to, you know, create a village at within this music industry and entertainment. So I'll see y'all then. But other than that, I'm just your favorite DJ that's humble, kind, and I praise God every time I, you know what I'm saying, wake up.